Yup. Right back at another video, man. Hey, man, we got Jimmy High Rollers. I wouldn't do that if I were you. Hey, man, look, man. Y'all know what we came here to do, man. Y'all know what we didn't come here to do, man. We came here to get straight to the point. What we didn't come here to do, man, is all that other stuff, man. That being said, man, let's get right to the video.
November 1995. The Chicago Bulls are facing the Cleveland Cavaliers just a few games into their historic 72-win season.
My boys.
The beginning of Michael Jordan's first.
My fault. He's talking about the Bulls, folks. Hold on.
The Chicago Bulls are facing the Cleveland Cavaliers just a few games into their historic 72-win season.
Yeah.
It's the beginning of Michael Jordan's first full season back after his retirement in 1993, and the Air Jordan 11 was just released for the very first time. One of the most coveted basketball shoes ever made. To get your hands on a pair of 11s today, you'll have to pay a hefty price.
15
anywhere from $300 to $500.
11s go for back end. It's 11s. The ones that go for real back ends is 11s, 1s, 11 1s, 3s. And that's really it. 11 1s and 3s. You got to get them sooner. They
get
drop.
your hands on a pair of the OG 1995 Air Jordan 11 Concords,
man.
only to part ways with about $1,000. Now, if you're an absolute madman and you have more money than you even know what to do with, you can buy these game-worn, signed Air Jordan 11 Concords from 1995. An actual piece of basketball and sneaker history can be all yours for the small price of $56,000. Far from the original price tag of just $125.
Ain't no way, boy.
These shoes have a unanimous approval rating. Everyone loves them. From Kobe Bryant to Luka Doncic to the shoe connoisseur himself, PJ Tucker. In every iteration and color, the 11s are on the Mount Rushmore of basketball kicks. From the baseball diamond to the football field to the golf course, these shoes have transcended basketball itself. But it goes even deeper than that. Even at the time, while Jordan was still in the league, winning championships, other NBA players were wearing this shoe. Even Michael Jordan's opponents were wearing the 11s, while guarding Michael himself.
And his 11s.
Needed a pair of the Air Jordan 11s.
Folks got the 11s on with that fat ass suit, boy. Damn, boy, that suit big as hell.
Guarding Michael himself.
Fresh as hell, though.
Everyone needed a pair of the Air
big
Jordan
boot
11s.
ass. Them suits used to be so damn big.
Everyone except this guy. This ordinary, very much 90s looking basketball fan, sitting courtside at that Bulls-Cavaliers matchup in 1995. The singular individual on earth that didn't like the 11s. In fact, this man disliked the shoes so much, he actually told Michael Jordan he didn't like them. And he did it right to his face. But let's back this up for a moment.
Alright.
This Bulls-Cavs matchup was just the fourth game of the season. Michael coming off of a relatively bad performance against the Celtics, scoring just 15 points earlier that same week. This is also his first week back on the court after losing to the Magic in the second round of the playoffs in the previous season. Michael was back, but for a brief period, fans didn't know if they would ever see the Michael Jordan again, or just the baseball-playing, movie-making Michael Jordan. Just the idea of a watered-down MJ was a dream come true for most of the league, especially for Cavaliers fans. Unfortunately for these fans, and this man in particular, this dream quickly became a nightmare. Now, the Cavaliers-Bulls rivalry wasn't really much of a rivalry at all. Leading up to the 1995 season, the Cavaliers hadn't beaten Michael in 2 years.
Damn.
At this point, the people of Cleveland were just happy Jordan was in town, except in their previous matchup.
The Cavaliers lead by 1, and Chicago trying to figure out a way to get the ball in the hands of Michael Jordan.
I don't know why Chris Mills is even up on Scottie Pippen, although the inbound passer is very dangerous. He should be off in a passing lane somewhere where Michael Jordan's going to go.
Next foul will put the Cavs over the number. Here is Jordan with
Clip. Damn. Broke ass jumper, man.
It does not happen here this afternoon.
Broke ass jumper,
One-point
MJ.
victory for the Cavs coming at the hands of a rare missed potential game winner from Michael himself. Cavs fans were shocked and beaming with newfound confidence, which leads us to this eventful matchup in November of '95. This game was set to be a good one. Jordan prepared to redeem himself of the missed game winner and bury the Cavs once again. The Cavaliers prepared to do everything in their power to stop him.
In the NBA, and Michael Jordan, everybody talks about, he's bigger. He played basketball all summer long with Chris Mills out in a special gym that they built for him out on the set in Hollywood, California. So Jordan's committed this year, and that's probably not good news for the rest of the NBA. A triangle offense going to work from Chicago right away.
Clip.
Jordan
Damn.
Bobby swooped it to the hoop of the left hand.
Fuck was that?
Jordan threw a no-look to him over his head.
That's one reason why they're 3-0, and everybody thinks they got a chance to take it.
Damn, MJ.
Michael Jordan.
Damn, bro.
Mills,
make that shot.
Michael Cage. Jordan with an open look at it, had it rattle on him.
He like
now just 3 of 10.
3 of 10. Damn.
With that line drive 3, and Jordan showed it, and then hung, and Wennington couldn't handle it. Now, how many times have we seen that through the course of Chicago Bull history with Jordan's teammates not being able to deal with his dishes?
With over half the game played and just 5 minutes left in the third quarter, Michael is once again having a bad night against the Cavs. They're doubling him at every available opportunity, forcing him into bad jumpers. With just 17 minutes left in the game, Michael has just 11 points on 5 for 14 from the field. The Cavaliers are up.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about being 5-14. That's just regular in the NBA nowadays. I'm telling you, that's regular.
Second straight win against the Bulls. Michael just wasn't feeling it, and the Cavs were well on their way to winning this game. Until he happened. After the half, Michael with another subpar performance unfolding, this Cavs fan begins to feel dangerous, a bit cocky. So he starts to do something that only a few men have dared to do. He talks trash to Michael Jordan.
That's when you mess up, for you never do it.
We spoke about, the $56,000 pair of shoes. Well, these are those shoes. And this guy can't stand them so much that he went out of his way to say this.
Hey, Michael, out the shoes! Come back to the old one! You were better!
Now,
that's when you mess up, gang.
We can all look at this clip and know this man just committed one of the deadly basketball sins.
That's one thing you never do, folks. You never do that.
But this guy is a Cavaliers fan.
You learn that the hard way, dog.
Sick of Michael Jordan. Does he really hate the shoes? I mean, it's not like he couldn't afford them. The man is sitting courtside at an NBA game. Maybe he really is the only man alive who doesn't like the 11s. Or maybe, deep down, he's MJ's biggest fan, and he saw the opportunity to talk some smack to the GOAT, and he took it. But at what cost?
The game.
Michael Jordan right there.
The game. That cost him the game. If he a Cavs fan, that cost you the game, my boy. Clear.
Tripling, look out now. He's home run twice.
That's right. They're forgetting about Michael.
Rose up and missed the jumper. Who coach? Another
Clear.
opportunity. Michael for 3. Count it. In order for him to challenge Orlando, we saw what Indiana's bench is here.
And they're going to need him.
Clear.
Michael Jordan fading away and busting it, and then with a look at the Cavalier bench after he bottomed it out. 50 seconds, his 13-point lead. He and his Bulls go 4-0. Michael Jordan buries another 3. He only had 6 in the first half, but my, how he has heated it. In the second, 16 points. His hit-head matchup was pretty strong.
He said, "That's for you."
Ball clubs. Make it 27 now.
The 24-second clock.
Bobby Phills with 26.
Oof.
Jordan with some hang time to fly it home.
After scoring just 6 points in the first half and hearing enough out of the sideline heckler, Michael Jordan flipped the switch and took it personally, scoring 23 points in the second half, knocking down shot after shot. It's been told that the game itself sometimes wasn't enough to get Michael fully engaged. He would oftentimes manufacture stories that would motivate him to take his game to another level. This is what us normal people would call a psychopath.
Nah, not technically.
We're not Michael Jordan. Getting back at the Cavaliers after missing a game-winning shot to break a 2-year winning streak? Nah. Doing everything in your power to prove to the random sideline heckler that you are the GOAT and your shoes are awesome? Yes. After being down 3 points in the middle of the third quarter, the Bulls were propelled to an 18-point victory thanks to Michael's scoring barrage. The Cavaliers literally lost this game because of this guy. After going berserk in the fourth and sealing the victory, Mike heads to the bench in the final moments of the game. Now, pay attention to where he looks before he sits down. Right at our friend, the heckler.
Gives us that look.
Icing on the cake, a quick gesture to remind the guy to never step out of line again. I mean, this is just embarrassing. Mike just disassembled your whole team purely out of spite, then shushed you like a 3-year-old
He just sitting there smiling.
in front of 15,000 people.
You know he getting too much
might as well
money.
enter witness protection at this point. The Cavaliers played the Bulls 3 more times that season. and got washed every single time. Their best shot to beat the Bulls was in that November matchup, and they probably would have beat the Bulls if this guy didn't make fun of Michael and his shoes. The irony? These shoes might just be the most sold basketball shoes of all time, widely regarded as the best basketball shoes ever, breaking Nike's sales records again and again and again. Earlier this year, 26 years after they were originally released, the Air Jordan 11 Jubilees were the biggest drop of the year. This guy's comment about Mike being better in his old shoes was also
they drop 11s
later that season. Mike
every
went on to
Christmas.
win a scoring title, win MVP, led the Bulls to an NBA record 72 wins, won the NBA championship, and won Finals MVP in those shoes. Mr. Heckler was wrong about the shoes, he was wrong about Michael, and his biggest mistake of all, he was dead wrong about trash talking the GOAT. Hope you all enjoy.
Hey man,
and as always,
you learn from your mistakes.